All right, so when I started doing content full time in November 2021, I was posting every single day. Now, over the last couple months, I haven't been as consistent with my schedule, whether it be YouTube or streaming, and I just want to talk about what happened. So, back in November 2021, the company that I work for, a telecommunications company, had a big layoff of the entire department. So, I was affected by that. We were given severance and sent on our way. Now, I decided to take a huge gamble because there wasn't a time in my life before that I came across a lump sum of cash like that in one sitting. And I figured if I can put that aside and I can save that, then maybe I can do something that I love to do and start a business that makes $0 and turn it into something that could potentially support me and be sustainable going forward. So what I did was I took that account. At the time, it was just a hobby. So I had 500 subscribers on the account. The account was making $0 a month, right? None of the videos I ever posted. At that time, I had maybe 40 videos on the channel, made $0. So we grinded, guys, videos every single day, sometimes twice a day. Sometimes we're staying up all night, not sleeping to make videos, right? You guys know how it is. And basically, I got it to a point where I believe, based on analytics, that it was among the top earning within the community on YouTube. Now, I'm not going to get into exactly what that was because out of respect for other creators, but it was enough to pay for my day-to-days and pay for my lease for my home, right? But that's it. And when I would like to splurge and have something good to eat, or something in the house broke, or need a replacement, or I wanted to upgrade things, right? Get new stuff. I couldn't unless I started dipping into savings, and sometimes working long hours. We're dipping for a little bit of extra Uber Eats money, and you know how it goes, right? So eventually, around the time that Rent Free came out, the situation wasn't looking great. I knew that I had a couple more months before I'd have to do something, before we're getting into the red, and it's getting dangerous, right? So I tried to push through. It was a really tough time to play the game, which is why I was so angry, because I depended on Gwent to pay the bills, but I felt like Gwent wasn't loving back. The game was very toxic to play that month, and it was horrible, right? So again, YouTube earnings since then have been really bad. And, looking at the situation over the last few weeks, I had to make a decision. And I felt like I failed because I thought that we're onto something good. We started to just get the fruits of the labor from the past year of, grinding this channel. And then now I have to sort of take a couple steps back and look for a job somewhere. And, it took me a while to accept that that was the way that things had to be and are going to be. But I did. So what I've been doing over the last couple weeks is I've been looking for employment and really making sure that I find a good fit and hopefully something that can support the lifestyle of being a content creator. I have a couple leads right now that are very promising. So I'm going to keep you guys updated with that. But the goal for me is not to stop doing YouTube. It's to continue doing that. But in order to make my content better, I need to not have to worry about making ends meet. Because let me explain, like, if I'm doing Gwent for a job, then I have to play it. I have to enjoy it, right? And I have to be coming out with innovative decks every day in order to keep watch time up, to get the views, to grow the channel. You see what I'm talking about? But at the same time, if it's a bad season, then that's a problem. And at the same time, with a game like Gwent, you'll notice most of the creators in the space, they cap around between 10 and 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? So we've pretty much reached the ceiling for the category, and unless there's a huge change, maybe come Witcher 4 or something like that, I don't think that it's going to bring in enough to to really be where it needs to be. So that involves me having to pivot and to include other games into the content. And then the problem that happens with that is I've done some experimentation, guys. I've done streams, I've done the odd video on my YouTube, and I compare what happens when I play Gwent, what happens when I do something else, and there's a huge difference. For example, I did a 5-hour stream of playing Apex Legends. That stream made 30 cents, right? I need to do different things with my time, and if I'm going to make content for other games as well in order to grow that channel, you know, the goal is to one day have one of those YouTube plaques, right? I want to hit the 100,000 subscribers. I want to do big things like that. But if I'm going to do that, I have to understand that the art comes first, and I have to go back to making $0 per video until it starts to catch on the way that Gwent did. All in the meanwhile, continuing to pump out Gwent content regularly so that, you know, the channel is sustained. So these things require me to go and basically seek employment, and now I can work on the art. So that's pretty much it, guys. I do have a deck right here. I'm not going to open it because I'm just about finished doing the deck guide for this one, and you have to see it. This is the deck that took me into pro rank for the season of 10.9, so I'm going to be sharing it with you really soon, probably within the next 24 hours. But I just wanted to keep you guys posted on what's going on with me, and just dismiss any rumors of me quitting or whatever the case, because I've been getting DMs, and you know, I just wanted to set the record straight. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you continue to support the channel and understand where I'm coming from, and the best days for the channel are yet to come, I'm telling you guys. So look out for new great stuff. And as far as streaming goes, it'll have to be more of like a weekend thing, but I'll still make sure that I continue to do it, right? I enjoy doing it and speaking with you guys live. It's a blast for me. It's some of the most fun that I've had in years, okay? So we'll definitely do that, and I'll know as soon as I get the offer and a schedule what exactly the schedule will be like. But I'm really hoping that I can just work Monday to Friday and have a couple days off, and, you know, we can get to the regular daily uploads at least on YouTube, and everything should be kind of back to normal before you know it. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks again.